Since we are born, we always have friends in our lives. We do not remember the times without friends because it is what made us strong, and there's a certain sense of security that comes with having friends. But when you start to see your friendships take a turn for the worst, dealing with those toxic people may be more difficult than you'd think. Dealing with toxic friends isn't just an issue that affects some people, it impacts most of us. Friends can be both helpful and a huge source of support, but they can also have some pretty toxic traits that they pass down to their teammates, stomping on everyone's mood and happiness in the process. So how can you deal with your friends if they're not being supportive? I am going to tell you a Zen story on how to deal with toxic friends today. Our story starts in a tranquil village where there lived a contemplative soul named Aiko. Aiko was deeply immersed in the teachings of Zen philosophy, finding solace in the simplicity. Aiko was filled with the energy of existence and the art of mindful living. Aiko's life was harmonious until the arrival of three friends, Kira, Hiro, and Sora. They were like the changing seasons, each with their unique temperament. Kira, with her sharp words and piercing criticisms, was like the biting winter wind. Hiro, with his constant need for attention and validation, was the tempestuous summer storm. Sora, with his passive-aggressive nature, was like the unpredictable autumn breeze. At first, Aiko attempted to maintain the balance of serenity in the face of their turbulent energies. In the gentle glow of lantern-lit evenings, the friends gathered in the tea house to share stories and laughter. But as time passed, Aiko began to feel the weight of their toxic traits, like heavy stones sinking into the still pond of his inner peace. One day, Kira unleashed a torrent of harsh words, criticizing Aiko's way of life and belittling the simplicity he held dear. Hiro, in his constant need for attention, overshadowed Aiko's quiet moments of reflection. Sora, with his passive-aggressive remarks, created an atmosphere of tension and unease. Aiko, feeling the storm within, sought the guidance of the village elder, a wise monk named Sensei Zenji. The old monk, with a long white beard and eyes that held the wisdom of centuries, listened to Aiko's testimony. Aiko's words were like a tale of woe. He spoke of the Zen garden, where even the most jagged rocks could be arranged to create a tranquil landscape. The winds of adversity test the strength of the bamboo. Sensei Zenji whispered, his voice like the rustle of leaves in the wind. Embrace the challenges, for they are the stepping stones to enlightenment. Aiko took these words to heart and decided to confront his friends with compassion and understanding. In a moonlit garden, he gathered Kira, Hiro, and Aiko. Kira, initially defensive, felt the warmth of Aiko's sincerity and softened. Hiro, realizing the depths of his own insecurities, began to seek validation from within rather than from others. Sora, confronted with the impact of his passive-aggressive behavior, chose the path of open communication. As the seasons turned, the friends learned to appreciate the unique qualities each brought to the tapestry of their friendship. The sharp edges of criticism were smoothed by understanding. The storm of neediness gave way to genuine connection, and the tension of passive aggression dissipated into the clear air of open communication. Aiko, through the challenges he faced, discovered the profound truth that Zen philosophy had always whispered. Enlightenment was not found in the absence of storms, but in navigating them with a calm heart and an open mind. The once turbulent pond of Aiko's soul now reflected the cherry blossoms in full bloom, and the village became a haven of harmonious existence. In the symphony of life, friends accompany us from our first breath. Their presence becomes an intrinsic part of our narrative, offering strength and security. Yet, as seasons change, so can the dynamics of friendship. Navigating toxic relationships challenges us in ways we never anticipated.